Does your mortgage broker, which you're using for your home loan application, have a scam-proof application process to prevent something like this? This poor couple over here was applying for a home loan application and they were tricked by scammers to transferring $102,000 into a scammer's bank account. And just like always, let's go to the drawing board to break down the scam. So the premise is we have a couple, they're in their mid-30s, these guys over here, and they're first home buyers and they've been saving for yonks. As it says here, Mr. and Mrs. Hunt have been saving for their first home for more than 10 years. And to describe this couple, they are a typical Aussie battler. As it says here, the male applicant works 5 days a week and sometimes 6 days, and the wife works 4 days a week. And these guys are very frugal because they save every single cent. And what really kills me and boils my blood in this article is that these guys have bloody 8 kids, parents of 8. As my Vietnamese uncle would say, "Joy da oi," which means, oh my God. And they're buying a house and land package, and if I reverse engineer the numbers, they have $150,000, which $102K got stolen, reversing to 20% deposit, $750,000 for this house and land package. So these guys found a mortgage broker referred by a friend. The mortgage broker is good, nothing indecent in this situation, and they've been emailing the mortgage broker back and forth, and imagine these are the emails that go back and forth. Now let's introduce the antagonist of the story, the bloody scammer. Basically, they infiltrated the mortgage broker's emails, and the scam is very simple. The mortgage broker's email, for example, is mortgagebroker@gmail. Basically, the scammer then took over and created another email called mortgage broker and a little like apostrophe or something very subtle or something like that to make it look like it's from the original mortgage broker, but it's not. It's actually the scammer. And then what happened was then the scammer sort of like catfished him and then basically asked them, eventually managed to convince these lovely couple to share their banking login details. And from the article, the couple uses CBA. And sadly to say, CBA is like, nah, can't get you back the money. These scammers are professional. Now guys, now that you heard the premise of the story, this is my tips for you. Now, I think I have a lot of weight in terms of my opinion on this because, you know, I have 45,000 followers. You know, a lot of people contact me via my bio link, which is here. And then you go to my booking page, which is here, and then you book a call with me. And then naturally you become a client and then I ask you for some docs and then we get a home loan for you and you get the keys and you move in and happy ever after. But this is what I do different, guys, and hopefully your mortgage broker does the same thing. You see this shit, that home loan dude, you know, Q and stuff, those are just my TikTok handle. And I always tell this to my clients, the email they're contacting me at first value is not my actual email address. That's just my TikTok handle email address. It's only when you become my full client that I use another email which nobody knows except my clients, and it's not a Gmail account, it's not a Hotmail account, it's a domain secured account. And to reciprocate that sort of due diligence, I also get my team to Zoom ID the client with them holding their ID to make sure they're the real person that they state they are as well, so I don't get scammed. And the most important thing is a mortgage broker will not ask you for your freaking login details. We don't need to know that. Now, unfortunately, this couple will never get this money back because the methods these scammers are using are becoming very successful for scammers in impersonating people's emails. I don't know about real estate agents, but for mortgage brokers, we will never ask you to transfer a deposit to a certain bank account. Now, I'm not saying this to say all mortgage brokers don't have this process, but I'm just saying be mindful as a customer. Ask them, you know, is your email public? Do you have like another email address that you use that other people don't have access to? And look, if your mortgage broker is asking you to give them their bank account or maybe send them a dick pic, don't do it. You're getting scammed, bro. Jump in the comments. Hopefully these tips help you, and good luck for your future first home purchase.